Wow, so my time at the Presence Delivery Unit has come to an end. Looking back in great nostalgia where it all began. This was various teams of 40 professionals plus who came in from in-country and out of the country to join the Presence Delivery Unit team. I was honored and glad, and I thank God for the opportunity to have been selected to join to have been appointed actually to join the Presence Delivery Unit communications team as the deputy director. It's been an amazing experience. I look back with a great nostalgia in terms of the training we received from top government officials into really how to cut our teeth in the public service. So I look back with great excitement. I'm really grateful for my mentors. I'm really grateful for their support, for holding my hand and giving me the opportunity to be here. We achieved so much, and in just these few minutes, I hope you can just get a few of the great lessons that we got and how we can actually continue on this great story of speaking about the journey that we've had at the PDU. And as you can imagine, the PDU really sits at the center of government. Looking at the various ministries and all the projects that are being undertaken and projects that are really at the heart of the president. So I would say that we were at the front row seat in seeing some of these projects. And I must say a highlight for us, I believe, and for me particularly at the PDU communications team, was we call them the Project Trigger visits, where we went across the country and kind of got first-hand perspective on how these projects are actually impacting on the mwananchi on the ground. It's very easy to just talk about billion-dollar projects or X kilometer of roads.
Tangu tulipewa hii barabara na ikatengenezwa imekuwa rahisi sana.
But not really understanding the impact that this has created on the ground. And personally, this story has really touched me. This story has really got to me in the sense of that as a country, we have so much potential. We have so much opportunities. We have achieved so much, but we rarely talk about it. And it was great to actually be in that team that was, filming, talking about these projects and showcasing them to the world.
Mimi kibinafsi nafurahia kuhusu serikali yetu. Vile imejipanga ama imeamua ikatujengea soko.
So moving from the mwananchi perspective and the stories we really captured from the ground, it was great to see various media houses pick up such stories and air them and talk about them on their news channels and tell the world of the great work the government is doing. And the facts are there for you to see. Take for instance the infrastructure projects. I think never has there been a government that has focused on infrastructure development than that of His Excellency the President Uhuru Kenyatta. And I mean the facts are there for you to see, all the numbers, the roads, that has been well captured. And it's exciting to actually think that, my boys would one day, 10 years down the line will say, what, there once existed a president who achieved his objectives. And of course, as a PDU, we're glad to actually have gotten great milestones in this. I definitely want to appreciate a lot of the tech giants, particularly LinkedIn, Facebook, Google, and Twitter, who really came through as well to try and help the works that the communications professionals are doing in government to make it come to life, in the sense of, how do we ensure that we can actually be ahead in digital communications, so that if somebody hasn't read the newspaper, they can actually just go online and quickly see what exactly has been done. The various partners we've worked with as well, communications agencies, to just make sure that our www.delivery.go.ke portal is also a site to behold and a site to look into, that can actually give a very good perspective, onto, how the, the mwananchi can get a perspective on this. So, I mean, if you look at it, these are some of the things that make you sleep comfortably at night, knowing that you've actually done your very best to to actually showcase, what the government is doing. That has been a rallying call for the Mwananchi. And actually, this is the same we used to ask ourselves in media, because I was in a media house before I joined the President's Delivery Unit, was what's the government doing? What's the government doing? What's the government doing to ensure that, Mwananchi gets access to water, gets access to roads, gets access to facilities? And with that same conversation and having joined government, it was real. It was like, this is what the government is doing.
Hi guys, this is the Upper Hill Mbagathi Link Road. I'm using it for the first time now, and I'm in awe of the development here.
So that question of what's the government doing, the facts are there for Mwananchi and the populace to see. And for me, that is one thing I'll remember a lot. Wow, so what are some of the greatest achievements? I think the Twiga projects were really amazing. Partnering with all these tech giants as well. Seeing that we've ensured that, the President's Delivery Unit as the PDU, the brand name being respected across government circles, and the fact that we could work with various agencies and get information really quickly, especially for the press as well. That really was a great achievement, I must say. And then something that's very close to my heart was when His Excellency the President achieved his objective of bringing back the World Rally Championship back to Kenya after a 19 years hiatus. So, we ran in the candidate event with the Chief of Staff, Nzioka Waita. It was a great experience, just trying to rally the organizers and rally the various agencies into how the event would be. That was about 2 years ago. And then, Corona came in, and of course the event had to be postponed. And of course, this year is when we achieved that target of, bringing back the World Rally Championship back to Kenya. And it was a great experience. The facts, again, are there for you to see.
And Safari Rally Kenya started with a side-by-side blast around the Super Special on the outskirts of Nairobi.
The viewership, the tourism, the excitement across various international drivers that would want to come back to Kenya. And having been a competitor, and I think I must say that's why it's close to my heart, and competing and at the same time being at the focal point of working for the president, then it was actually surreal. And it was great to actually see that target was actually achieved, and thanks to various government agencies. The routes were all marked GOK delivers. I think for me it was exciting. Even just as you're rallying, you feel good that your work is being seen. I'm just about to shed tears here because it's really been an honor. It's been an honor to work with my seniors, my bosses in government, and who really helped me and guided me and mentored me to the person I am today. I exit knowing that I've done my fair share of work to ensure that, based on how I came in, I've really tried my best to get it delivered. And the hashtag will still remain GOK delivers. So I'm really grateful to them. Again, special thanks to the President for believing in the delivery unit, and us as the communications team. I think it's been an amazing experience. I leave a great team behind as well. I think they have well capable in just running it. I think more especially deeply, it's the passion that the President has for the youth of this country. In my work, I have met young, energetic, enthusiastic youth who are ready to work for the President and ensure that we can actually join public service, join civil service, and just ensure that we can do our very best. The list is out there. The chief administrative secretaries, they're all young professionals and young people who are very passionate. I've met various chief of staffs across the government circles. They have done so well for themselves as well. And they have also guided me as well into how to actually, do my very best even in my professional career. These are the young souls that we rarely talk about, and these are the unsung heroes, the youth working behind the scenes to get it done. And this is only for you. I leave the civil service knowing that you're there and working very hard to ensure that we can continue this development agenda. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to the PDU team. I'll miss you guys. Thanks for a great experience. I want to thank God for giving me this great opportunity to have worked in this great office. I will forever remember the memories. I go back to the private sector really challenged, professional, and knowing that we'll definitely be working with government and having closer collaborations as well. I want to really thank my family as well for being very patient with me, my wife, my children, and just guiding me through this entire journey. I look forward to the next few years with great excitement, and of course from the lessons picked up at the PDU. Everyone else in government, to the youth in government, keep doing your very best, remembering it's all for God and for country.